am Naked Nick Nick, and this is my journey to cycling. So I decided that I was going to put together some videos focusing on my lifestyle and specifically around cycling, why I got into cycling and what exactly I've done during my cycling career. So I really hope that these videos resonate with some of you out there and encourage others to take up this beautiful sport, because I hope that I'm going to really give you an insight as to exactly how amazing this sport is and why. So I started cycling just over 2 years ago, and if I'm honest, back then I was really not in the best or healthiest place of my life. I was smoking lots, I was drinking lots, I was clubbing lots, and it's fair to say that my only exercise consisted of walking to work and walking back. I recognised I needed a change, if I'm honest, and at the time I was actually looking for a social club. I was looking for a way to find friends in the local area rather than all of my friends being situated in central London where I worked. And I knew a few people back then who were roadies, and I decided that I was going to give it a go. So I borrowed a friend's bike, I met up with a local cycling club called the Richmond Park Rulers, and that's it. I started cycling, and what can I say? From the moment I got on that bike, I become obsessed with cycling. I'm a female cyclist, as we can obviously tell, and it's fair to say that 2 years down the line, I do not smoke. I do drink occasionally, but I'm not a heavy drinker, and obviously I still really like to socialise, but my socialising has changed somewhat, and it's fair to say that I am in the best shape of my life and oldest. So obviously I'm going to just sing the praises of cycling and why you really should get into that. Equally, as a female cyclist, obviously we are a minority in this area, and I don't want to hone in on that because, you know, it's a really important thing to recognise that we do need more female cyclists, but I'm here to encourage and support anybody who wants to take on this beautiful sport to come and give it a go. If you do want to reach out to me, I really am more than happy to talk to you. I've got lots of different medias out there that you can reach out to me. I am Naked Nick Nick on Instagram. You can reach out to me on Twitter, on Facebook, or even in the links and comments in these videos. So do just reach out to me if you have any questions. I would love to support and help you. So as I stretch, I thought it'd be a good time to talk to you about my cycling career. So I mentioned I started cycling about 2 years ago, and during that time I got really hooked on the sport. And yeah, so I started doing what is known as criterium racing. Now, what I can tell you about criterium racing is you basically are a bunch of cyclists that go cycling around a track, a closed track, so obviously no cars are around, and you basically fight for position in the idea to win the race. It's a very tactical and strategic sport, and I cannot tell you how many fabulous cyclists there are that are amazing at this. I've been really blessed during my year of doing that to meet some machines, absolute machines when it comes to cycling. They were just fabulous to ride with, and I was really grateful to meet them. But like I said, it's one of those sports where you have to really get close to other riders, and you have to really get stuck in, and you really need to know the tactics and what you're doing, because it's fighting for position. So you need to be in a certain position to understand, or to be in the right place for when it comes to like what they know as the end sprints, and then obviously to win that. So I started that, and at the same time I also started what's known as track cycling. And track cycling is in a velodrome, either indoors or outdoors. It's on a fixie bike with no brakes. Let me repeat that again, absolutely no brakes. It is terrifying, this idea of getting on a bike with no brakes where you can't stop. You literally just have to let momentum let you stop. But it's so much fun. And I felt last year in 2019 that it was very much my kind of sport, because I've powerful legs, so I'm very good at the sprinting, so I have a real good power ratio. But at the moment I don't really have, or at the time I didn't have the endurance to be able to go with that, so I wasn't able to sustain that power for a long period of time. So I loved track. It was brilliant. It was predictable. Everyone kind of, you know, there was certain ways of doing it. You would really use the slopes to help with the incline and the increase or decrease of speed, and it was just so much fun. And so yeah, I was really set on the idea of 2020 being my focus on track cycling. I really wanted to get somewhere with my racing, and then obviously COVID hit the world as we know it as in 2020, so I haven't really done much else since then. But you know what, I'm going to keep positive. I don't think I've seen the last of my track days. But what I have focused my time on is a lot more of the sportives. So sportives are known as kind of events. They're like one-off events that happen throughout the year, and they can be all sorts. You can have, you know, things done for charity. You can have things done for fun. They can be based on distance, on time, on climbing. You know, there's all sorts. And what I would really encourage anyone to do is really have a look at what kind of sportives there are out there, because you'll be amazed. There's one for everyone. You know, this year, again, 2020 COVID has squished a lot of my sportives, but this year I had so many planned, and some of those that I had planned were with some of my friends that don't even own a road bike. You know, that's the beauty of this sport. You can have any kind of event that will cater for you, your family, your friends, at any kind of level. So I had ones planned in the UK. I had some planned over in Mallorca. Mallorca 312 is a famous one. I was doing Stelvio this year. I feel sad just talking about it now. But the point of these sportives are, you turn up, you're with a bike, you meet people, and you just ride, and everyone's there really supporting you and encouraging you along. So there's something for everyone, and you really can get involved. It's great. It's a great community. That's the beauty of cycling. It's just such a great community. I did manage this year to do one really cool event, and that was lecure. So lecure happens every year in late July, August time, and basically what it is it is a grueling attempt for a bunch of cyclists to cycle more than Mount Everest, as in climbing on a bike. So what happens over 4 days is we do about 100 kilometers a day of climbing, and each day you're doing 3,000 meters plus of climbing. Yeah, I'm going to repeat that again. 3,000 meters of climbing plus each day. No rest days. Doesn't matter about the weather. You get on your bike and you start here and you finish there, and you do 3 peaks on the way. It was amazing. It was amazing to do this. It was such a challenge physically and mentally, but also it was such a moving experience. So why do we do this? Why lecure? You know, why did lecure happen? So for the last 7 years, it is a non-profitable charity that basically gets donations and sponsors from friends and family, who are obviously supporting people they know that are going to do it. And all of the money, 100% of that money, goes to cancer, breast cancer research. So it's part of the Royal Marsden, and it goes into that research fund. So in a roundabout way, they raise about £200,000 each year just on this event doing that. It's phenomenal. I'm in such awe of the people that do it and that organised it. But what that means is that £200,000, whatever that they raise, literally all of it goes to fund research for breast cancer. And I've had the pleasure of meeting one of the professors that does the research, Professor Ian Smith, and the stuff that they are doing is phenomenal. It is insane. And this money is going there, and that's what I like about it, you know, because charities often come with a lot of administrative costs and they kind of make a profit in their own way, but not this one. This is just solely funding the research that they're doing. And guys, this is like curing cancer conversations that I've had recently with them. It's incredible. So that's why we do it. But on the event itself, it was not only obviously physically draining, it was emotionally inspiring. So a lot of the people that come on the event, they actually have never really done anything massive before. They are breast cancer survivors, and they've decided that they want to do that bit. And yeah, the stories that they come with are really moving. You know, they have some really inspiring things to talk about and to tell people about their journeys. And you just get to meet so many wonderful people. It was incredible. And that is one example of things that are out there that you can do with a bike. You know, these are communities full of people that just have so much to talk about. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Do keep posted for new ones coming your way very, very soon. This is a series of my videos about my journey towards cycling. So if you're enjoying these, I hope that you can subscribe to my channel, and also leave me comments, please, just so I know what kind of content that you really, really want. And I'd love to hear from you. Until the next time, this is Naked Nick. Bye!